Hey gardeners, this is David O'Connor. I'm the agricultural consultant for the Blue Seal stores. Spring's here, garden season is approaching. All of you have questions, whether you're a new gardener or you're an experienced gardener. Normally I could answer those face-to-face in the store. This year is a very different year, so we're going to try to answer most of your questions in a series of short videos. Hopefully you've had the time to sit down and plan your garden, what you're going to grow, what your family likes for vegetables, how big your garden is going to be. Whether you've gotten your seeds or you haven't gotten your seeds, it doesn't make any difference at this point. The biggest question you have to answer is, do I start my own seedlings or do I buy them? If you're just putting in 3 or 4 tomato plants, couple of pepper plants, it's easier just to buy the seedlings. Let the grower do the work, and you know they're healthy, strong plants when you put them into your garden. If you decide to start your own seedlings, now we have to answer a number of questions. When do I start the seedlings? How do I start the seedlings? How do I grow them for the next 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 weeks? Let's look at the first question that we have is, how do I plant my seedlings? All we need to answer that are 2 very simple things: a calendar and the pack of seeds. In New England, we use May 30th as the transplant outside date. We may have years where on the 15th it's nice and sunny, 65 degrees, and you may be tempted to put your plants in, but the soil's too cold. The plants will still sit there, do nothing, and be much more prone to disease and rot. So use the 30th of May. You don't do anything good for your plants by trying to rush them and getting them in the ground. So if you decide to start your own seedlings, look at the seed pack. All of the information that I as a commercial grower need to produce healthy seedlings is somewhere on this packet. I have Petunia seeds already started. They have been in production for about a month. The reason they've been in for a month is, number one, I have to have them flowering by the middle of May for Mother's Day. If I look at the production time, I see that I need 8 to 10 weeks of grow time before they'll flower. So I have to count back, which puts me in the middle of February as a start time. If I look at something like lettuce or kale, I can start about 4 weeks ahead of time. So if I look at wanting to set out May 30th, I can start the lettuce the end of April, the first week of May, and have it in the right position to be planted on the 30th of May. So look at the seed pack for your timing. It will always tell you start X number of weeks ahead of your transplant out time. A huge mistake people make is with tomatoes. They want to start their tomatoes now. We're already 8 weeks out from very earliest outside plant time. To start your tomatoes now, they're going to be leggy, they're not going to be strong. We start flipping genetic switches, which may make them produce less effectively in the summer, be more prone to disease, more prone to drought stress. So starting too early does your plants no good. Look at the start time before transplant, count back the appropriate number of weeks, and use that as the start date for your seedlings. Starting too early, again, I cannot stress this too much, does no good for your plants. In fact, it can do serious harm to them and cause you to have a much lower productivity in the summer, or plants that are not able to handle the stresses of disease, drought, etc. So look at your calendar, look at your seed pack, get the information, and start from that point. In the next video, what we're going to do is show you how to take those seeds, start them in your transplant containers, and what to do with them to get them to both germinate well and to grow on. So until then, stay safe, wash your hands, and be good to each other. I'll see you soon.